Have you ever wanted to play a game, but then you couldn't because you didn't want to lose your rank? Have you ever had a friend who didn't want to play a game with you just because they didn't want to lose their rank? Have you ever been that friend? This is what I like to call caring too much about your rank in video games, and I'm guilty of this too. We all, at one point, cared too much about our video game rank, or maybe you still feel that way now, but I'm here to tell you that this is harming your gaming experience, and your rank actually does not matter at all. And I'll also tell you how to avoid this and make gaming fun again. So I would argue that caring too much about your rank is not only missing the point of the game, but it's also missing the point of the ranking system entirely. So the point of the game, first and foremost, is to have fun, okay? Video games were not created to have people compete for a fancier emblem or cooler rank name. So by caring too much about your rank, you're kind of missing out on the fun that is meant to be had. And that is assuming you're not having fun if you're caring too much about your rank. But I would say that's a fair assumption to make. Everyone I know, including myself, including countless stories online, admit that when they get too obsessed with their rank, they get angry, they hate the game, and it genuinely stresses them out to play. So yes, caring too much about your rank actually means you're probably not having too much fun, and you're probably missing the point of gaming entirely. Now, the point of the ranked system in the first place is not to give some people glory and others shame. It's not to be diamond or gold. No, the point is to make matchmaking fair. If you're winning too much, that's boring, and it's not fair for the people you're destroying, so you rank up. This puts you against tougher and tougher opponents until eventually you're winning and losing a roughly equal amount. This means that you belong in that rank. This is the rank where you are involved in fair matchmaking, which, by the way, is more fun than only winning or only losing all the time. So again, the point of the rank system is to make the game fair for everyone, not for you to grind to get to a higher number. So think of rank as a side effect of your gameplay. If you're getting better, your rank will naturally go up. And if you're staying the same, your rank will rightfully stay the same. So caring too much about your rank is missing the point of the game and the rank system. But there's more issues with caring too much about your rank than just that. From my experience and from hearing other people's opinions on this, it seems that caring too much about your rank stems from a deeper issue of caring too much about what people think of you. This is also related to an ego issue, which I'll discuss later. But first, let's talk about why caring too much about your rank means you probably care too much about what others think of you. Now let's think about this logically. Why does a rank have value at all? Is it because you think it looks cool? I don't think anyone would bother grinding for hours just for a cool-looking medal, so I doubt that's it. Or is it because we want other people to see our rank and be impressed? Or we want our friends to see our rank and be impressed? I'd argue it's the latter. Let's be honest. We want better ranks because we know other people will see our rank or ask about it, and then we have an opportunity to gain aura or something like that. Really ask yourself, if you had no friends that played a game and no other players in that game cared about your rank, would you still care about your rank? Would you really care if you ranked up to diamond if not a single other person cared? I really don't think anyone would care about their rank anymore. I know I wouldn't, knowing my old self. So really, this caring about rank too much is also a sign that you care too much about your appearance to others. Don't get me wrong, we don't want to never care about our outward appearance and not practice hygiene or don't take care of yourself. But these things like rank are vanity. Rank is not important. The same way your follower count on Instagram is not important, your connection count on LinkedIn is not important, etc. It doesn't matter what people think of your video game rank. Your friends will not look down on you if they hit diamond and you're still stuck in platinum. When people ask you what rank you are in a game, don't use it as an opportunity to brag. Use it as an opportunity to make a new friend to play with instead. When someone has a lower rank than you, play with them anyway. If your rank is really your true rank, it shouldn't be hard to get back there. And if you're really stressed and worried about losing it, Now, another issue that arises is this ego issue that comes with caring too much about what people think of you. And I mentioned this earlier that I would talk about it. People care too much about what people think, right? They start comparing their ranks to others, and then they start to think that they deserve better because they're comparing themselves to others. So they see others, they think, oh, I deserve a higher rank than that. I'm better than that. So they start to get mad that they're losing and blame the game and everything but themselves because they think they really deserve this high rank, but they just can't get to it. And I found that when I cared too much about rank, I always thought I deserved better as well. I always thought I lose because of lag, bad luck, or enemies abusing a broken character, and that really, if none of those things were a problem, I would get the rank that I really deserve. But guess what? Those are all part of the game. There will always be unfair characters. There will always be hiccups in the game. There will always be anomalies. That's how life is too. So when we experience unfortunate circumstances that are out of our control, we can either blame the world, blame ourselves, or understand and move on. Now, blaming the world makes you hold anger in your heart, which will only hurt you in the end. We can blame ourselves, but to some extent this may bring you down and make you feel responsible for every wrong thing in the world, which isn't true. Or you can understand and move on, the best option in my opinion, at least for gaming. So when we lose in games and we start to blame the game, we're secretly thinking that we deserve better for some reason. We're secretly thinking that we deserve to win, when in reality, we don't. The winner wins, the loser loses. It doesn't really matter who deserved to win. Blame the game and you'll only tilt harder. Blame yourself and you can certainly improve on your skills, but this must be done in moderation to prevent throwing yourself down for no reason. Or you can understand and move on. Spend less thought on how to get better or rank up, and spend more thought on relaxing and having fun with your friends or enjoying your quiet alone time. So, there are a lot of problems that come from caring too much about your rank. You miss the point of the game, you miss the point of the ranking system itself, you care too much about what others think, and you get an ego thinking that you deserve everything. All of these fuel each other and only make your suffering in the game worse, which stresses you out and makes you unhappy. So, here's what to do if this is something you're struggling with. Number 1, stop caring. Obviously. Easier said than done, of course. But try this. When someone kills you, it doesn't matter whether or not you think they're better than you. Try to compliment them and find one way to avoid that situation in the future. If you do this, you'll realize that by combating hate with love and honest reflection, you actually make your experience better. You'll probably be calmer, you won't get a cortisol spike, and you may even smile a bit and have fun again. Number 2, play ranked more often. Now, this may sound really counterintuitive, given that I'm actually trying to get people to stop caring about their rank. But if you only reserve your ranked gameplay for your high-intensity, high-stress sessions, then you will associate ranked mode with those negative feelings. Instead, you should play enough ranked modes to the point where there is no stress and you don't really care what happens anymore. So for example, this is what I did in CSGO. After playing ranked, which is also called competitive, it lost its weight. Competitive game modes don't mean anything anymore because I'm so used to playing them. It became the normal mode of playing, which not only made me better at the game unintentionally, but it also made me better at remaining calm and really just enjoying the experience. If you let yourself relax and enjoy the game, your rank may fluctuate, but let it fluctuate to where it belongs so that you can have fun. Let it fluctuate to where you can enjoy the game instead of where you feel constant stress and anger from sweats and tryhards ruining your experience. Number 3, in general, don't care so much about what others think of you, especially in things like rank in-game that are complete vanity. One of the biggest things I've heard older people say to younger people is to not let anyone change who you are. This doesn't mean if you commit crimes and do evil, you shouldn't try to be better. But don't change your personality to others if your personality isn't doing harm. Don't change your interests for others if your interests aren't causing harm. Don't let others' opinions shape who you become if you're not causing harm. So in terms of gaming, don't let other people's opinions determine how you have fun in a game or how you play a game. That should be up to you. Be confident in who you are and be confident that people will like you for who you are, even if they're not the exact same as you. My best friends and I have disagreements over really important things all the time, yet we are still best friends. Be your true self. Don't let others' opinions mold you into something you don't want to be. As always, stay mindful, and I'll see you all in the next episode.